Deep within the heart of Louisiana's bayous and swamps lies a legend that has haunted the imaginations of locals for centuries: the Rougarou. The tale of the Rougarou, also known as the loup-garou, traces its origins back to medieval France. The term loup-garou combines the French words loup, meaning wolf, and garou, meaning a man who transforms into an animal. French settlers brought these stories to the New World, where they took root in the rich cultural tapestry of Louisiana. As French immigrants settled in Louisiana, their folklore intertwined with local beliefs, giving birth to the Cajun legend of the Rougarou, a fearsome creature with the body of a man and the head of a wolf, prowling the swamps and sugarcane fields under the cloak of night. Descriptions of the Rougarou vary, but common themes persist. Standing between 7 to 8 feet tall, this beast is said to have glowing red eyes, sharp teeth, and a howl that chills the blood. Unlike traditional werewolf legends, the Rougarou's curse is often linked to moral transgressions, serving as a cautionary tale within the community. In some stories, the Rougarou hunts down Catholics who fail to observe Lent, a reflection of the region's deep-rooted Catholic heritage. According to one variation, breaking Lent for 7 consecutive years could result in the transformation into this dreaded creature. Parents would recount tales of the Rougarou to encourage good behavior in their children, warning that those who misbehaved or stayed out past their curfew might fall victim to the beast's wrath. Legends also speak of the Rougarou's curse lasting 101 days, during which the afflicted person appears sickly and avoids speaking of their condition, fearing death. The curse is said to pass when the Rougarou draws another's blood, perpetuating the cycle of fear. Today, the legend of the Rougarou endures, inspiring festivals, artworks, and stories that celebrate this enigmatic figure of Louisiana's folklore. Yet, as night falls over the bayou, some still whisper that the Rougarou prowls the shadows, a timeless guardian of the swamp's mysteries. Join us now as we delve deeper into one such encounter with the legendary Rougarou. Tyler and Jacob knew the swamps around their town held secrets older than the land itself. Tales of strange creatures have been passed down through generations, none more chilling than the legend of the Rougarou. Tonight, 2 friends are about to discover just how real those stories can be. Tyler: I'm telling you, Jacob, these swamps got the biggest coons you've ever seen. Will be legends back home after tonight. Jacob, chuckling: as long as we don't get eaten alive by mosquitoes first. The boys navigate through ankle-deep water, the faint light of their headlamps reflecting off the surface. Suddenly, a faint splashing sound echoes nearby. Jacob: you hear that? Tyler: probably just a pig. This place is crawling with them. They continue walking, the splashing sound following their steps, but stopping when they pause. Unease begins to set in. At first, they brush it off as one of the countless feral pigs that roam the swamp. But the longer the night stretches on, the harder it becomes to ignore the sound and the feeling of being watched. The boys successfully bag several large raccoons, their spirits lifted as they laugh and pack up their gear. Tyler: told you this was the spot. Let's head back before every gator in the swamp smells these kills. The boys begin their trek back to the truck, their conversation lighter. But soon the splashing sound returns, louder and closer this time. Jacob: okay, that's not a pig. Tyler: probably just the water playing tricks on us. Come on, we're almost out. They turn their dim headlamps toward the sound. Shadows flicker in the distance, but whatever is making the noise stays just out of reach. The swamp seemed to come alive around them, every rustle and splash amplifying the pounding of their hearts. They quicken their pace, the road less than 200 yards away. But then, the splashing sounds shift, not behind them, But ahead, the boys freeze, their headlights flickering from their trembling. The splashing grows louder, heading straight toward them. Jacob, what the hell is that? Tyler, I don't know, but we're not sticking around to find out. Move! They move quickly toward the road, but whatever it was is now dead on their heels, prompting Tyler to turn and fire his rifle in the direction of the shadow following them. Tyler, I think I hit it. Jacob, that's no pig. The swamp grows eerily quiet except for their heavy breathing. A faint rustling emerges to their right, and a brief flash of glowing red eyes appears between the cypress trees. They freeze in terror. The swamp seemed to hold its breath as the growl echoed through the night, a sound that sent a shiver down their spines. They knew they were no longer the hunters, they were the hunted. The boys break into a desperate sprint, water splashing around them as the unseen presence seems to close in. The growls intensify, accompanied by the sound of snapping branches and splashing water. Jacob, yelling, "It's right behind us!" They near the road, the dim lights of their town visible through the trees. Tyler glances back one last time and sees a hulking shadow with glowing eyes just beyond their headlights' reach. Tyler, breathless, run! Don't look back! The boys reach the road, panting and drenched, their eyes wide with fear. The growling and splashing stop abruptly as they cross into the open. Tyler, breathless. What the hell was that? Jacob, whispering. The Rougarou. It has to be. My grandpa always said it hunts at night and vanishes by dawn. They point their headlights to the edge of the swamp, where a pair of glowing red eyes briefly appear before fading into the darkness. The boys never spoke of that night again, but the swamp remembers. And for those brave or foolish enough to venture in, the legend of the Rougarou waits, lurking in the shadows.